I'm sorry, but there is just no way getting around this. Hello everybody and welcome back. Hi, this is annoying. Hello everybody and welcome back to the JBook Plays, and welcome to a non-gaming video on the JBook Plays. Yeah, not exactly the right channel. But it is kind of gameplay. It's very little though. Basically, I recorded a video on Destruction, Demolition, something All-Stars, that crappy PlayStation game that came out with the PS5, with my mate Adam, and we had a really good conversation before the video actually started. And obviously it would make no sense to put it in the video because it's just us staring at the menu screen, but it's like 20-ish minutes of us having a really interesting conversation about his channel, which if you don't know what it is, it's ASSFACEORIGINS. I know it's a funny name. It has some really good videos on it. His main series is kind of like a Hitman series where he blends Johnny Sins and Hitman into like one. He says that Hitman's Johnny Sins. That's essentially the joke. But he's made a lot of videos on it, and they're really popular. And that just shows you how funny the guy is, or there might be other reasons why they're popular. But yeah, he talks about how he makes those videos and like the process and how he finds it difficult sometimes. We also talked about how Ghostwire Tokyo fucked him over. But anyway, it's a really funny conversation, very interesting conversation, and I thought it was worth uploading somewhere. I just don't have anywhere to upload it now, which is, I don't know, in theme. So it's going on this channel, whether you like it or not. And I don't know, if you like the podcast idea, maybe we can integrate some more, get some more people on, you know, have a little podcast. I mean, there is meant to be a podcast with me and Dylan, the guy from the Minecraft series, but that hasn't gotten off the ground yet. Dylan, come on. Me pretending like it's not also my fault. So actual podcast coming soon, let's just say that. But for now, this is a mini podcast, a little mini podcast with ASSFACEORIGINS, Adam. You just enjoy.
The editor I work with is so fucking basic. It's so basic.
What do you use?
I use a thing called UCut. I don't even have the pro version because the free version is completely fine because there's no watermark, so and the paid version doesn't add
I think
anything.
I recognise it. Doesn't it have like a UCut logo at the end of your thing you can just cut out?
No, my one doesn't do that. Mine has no, like, I'm gonna try use KineMaster, and if it works better than the one I use, I'll pay for it just so I've got no watermark, because having a watermark is just not allowed.
Well, I use iMovie.
Yeah, I think Fraser has this like really good editing software on his iPad, but the thing is, it's not on Android. It's only on Apple.
Oh, is it?
Like you, fucking, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like, it's something fancy.
I do know what you're on about. I think you paid like 20 quid for it there.
I should check my tablet because my actual iPad might have it's not an iPad, but my tablet might have more of that editing shit on it, on the Play Store. But
because I want to edit stuff on my computer. It's just it takes so much longer.
Yeah.
It's just
I know it's rendering and shit. Like with the phone, you just see as you go. I love it.
It is beautiful. We need that kind of software on PC.
We do, because I also can't be arsed learning PC editing because there's so much more to it.
It seems more simple, but at the same time more difficult.
I
just stick to it.
I would like to think I'd be instantly good at it, but I know like, oh, what does that do? What does this mean? What does this mean? I don't know what any of this stuff means.
Yeah.
Like, it's giving technical names to stuff that in the past I've just given my own name to,
Mm-hmm.
like cutting shit. Oh yeah, just go and split the audio. Like, oh fucking hell.
It is funny because like the way I choose some of my edits on my channel, my videos, is I just green screen it and animate it.
Yeah.
So I just do multiple green screens in a row to make it move. Like
I can't do it. I can't make any shit like that. Like I can't make custom like windows. Like the way I do, like some shit is like I have to layer like text and shit and like use pictures and like take screenshots of like the editing software, so I have like the picture exactly the freeze frame I need, so that when the video pauses it doesn't look weird. And then I have to fucking it's an awful hatred nightmare because there's no like, it's just one timeline and I can't
yeah. It's like I wonder why I don't make as much videos.
I know, it's like I rattled out, like, when it was just during lockdown, I was bored out my tits. I rattled out like 5 Johnny Sins episodes a day. Like, I just recorded them, like, in a day, edited them the same day. I did that shit. I did like 7 of the cunts. I was like, how the fuck did I do that? Like, now I'm like struggling to do one.
Literally every week was a Johnny Sins video you sent me early, and I was like, yes.
It was, yeah. I held my word to that, but then like it got to the point where like, oh, I can't. It takes so long. It takes so much out of me. Like I would start recording, like I would start making it like as soon as I get home, and then I'd finish up. Like I'd be editing my bed, like I've done nothing. Like I think I have time to have fun. like, come on.
Making Johnny Sins videos isn't fun. You heard it here first.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's a nightmare. But like,
I like how this has just become the first like 3 minutes of my stream has just become like an in-depth podcast into the war. You know how like Anthony
Yeah,
Padilla does those videos with like YouTubers
yeah, he
now.
does. I spent a day with fucking
I
people
spent a
who
day with
use
ASSFACE
shit editing
Origins.
software. It's just me complaining about like having to run hoops around video game AI and then run hoops around my editing ring so I can do the things I need to do.
Hmm.
I can't even. I would love to be able to put like a background like to my text. Like sometimes, like no matter what like color or font I use, I can't make the text like appear boldly, like against some like frames of video,
Mhm.
and it's just a nightmare. I hate my editing software so much, but it's edited some masterpieces, so I can't really fault it.
Yeah, no, it's good for what you want it to do.
It does the job,
Yeah,
but
there's
my
better
fucking
options out there.
my vision's getting bigger now. That's the thing. Like
Oh,
it's become like I need to do more. Like I need to make them like more unique, and I need to make them more like not the same thing. Like where it's just he goes to a place, there's text on a screen, story, gunfight, the end. I want to do like more things than just that. I don't want a formula. I want to expand. I want to make an empire. I want to make a fucking cinematic universe for Christ's sake.
I get what you feel like because
I have I have two like videos that I need to make because I've made the thumbnails, and you've seen both of those. I need to make John Bias and Johnny Sins for Life. Those are the two I've got.
Yes.
That John Bias thumbnail took fucking ages to make
It
because it
looks
took me
so
so long.
good.
It took so long to get like the cut in the middle of his face just right, so it lined up against actual Morbius.
I think
And
it
then
would have been even funnier if the cutout was with Jared Leto and then Johnny Sins instead of the other way
Oh
around.
yeah, instead I would have been really
So
good.
Johnny,
But
so
I
Jared Leto is
needed,
the monster.
I know, but the thing is, like, I wanted there to be more Johnny Sins and Morbius,
I see,
and
I
like the
see.
Jared Leto side was bigger. Also, like the way his face was angled, it worked better that way.
I see, I see.
And it's like, oh, don't fuck. Trust me, I have looked and looked. I went through so many fucking drafts of that shit. Like, because the thing I hate, the Morbius font, it's I thought it was just one color, but it's red at the top and blue at the bottom. It's two different colors, and I can't do that. I don't have the power to do that shit, so I just chose the blue color because it was the biggest color. Like I went into a fucking thing that like scans your pictures and takes all the colors, and blue was bigger than red, so I chose the blue color. It took time. It took me ages. I was like, "Oh, I'll record the video." I didn't have time. I didn't have time to script. I was like, "Oh well, I did something today at least. I did the thumbnail, and now I've just got to build. And now I've just got to build the. Not only that, I want to use the new map that they released for the game, but I haven't fucking played it yet. I have no idea what it's about or anything. So I need to go in, learn it, master it, do all 20 levels of mastery, which will take fucking ages, and then only then can I start learning the ins and the outs so that I can plan shit around the level. Because I have to work to the game. I can't make the game be a certain way. I'd love to. Trust me, I would. But I don't have that power. Do you get what I mean?
I do.
Oh,
My question is, what is the story of Jombius, though?
I don't know yet. I haven't gotten to that point. I've just made the thumbnail. That's what I do.
You make the thumbnail and then base the story around it.
And now I have to make something about it. I have to rewatch the last couple of episodes because this is like a continuation. So I have to work in some plot lines that were not fully.
What was the
What
last
the fuck am I
episode?
on about? The last episode was. Let me check. I don't remember. Like the last couple, I vaguely remember making. I don't remember.
You got
making the last
300
couple.
subscribers now.
I know. I've got so much. I've got more than you do.
You do.
You should be fucking honored to have me.
I know, you're a special
Oh
guest.
wait, I have lost. I had 302. I've lost 2 subs.
Oh.
Bastard.
Oh, shit.
Okay, let's see. Content.
Rebirth.
The last one I made was Rebirth. Yeah, I don't remember making that one. I'll be real with you, Chief. I don't remember making
It's
that
got
one at all.
1.1k views and he doesn't even remember.
I know. The one before that was 2,000. I was a bit disappointed with the performance of like the ones that I made right as Hitman 3 came out because they don't have much views. Well, I'll say that the first one's got 591, which isn't too bad. But the Birthright and Demon Hunter, that's like 50s, and that's not good enough. Demon Hunter was the one where I used the aliens to like. I used the aliens with like the what's it called? They use the tractor beam and they like beam you up into their spaceship because that's a thing you can do in Hitman. That's a handy thing to have in Hitman. Like shit like that is gold for me. Like there's a Easter egg in that same level where if you do a couple of certain things and go to this like little watering hole, an armchair appears. You sit down. This hippo comes out of the water and talks to you. I'm not kidding.
Oh, has that been in an episode?
Like that would be so cool. Like. No, I don't know how to do it. I actually have to figure that shit out because that'd be a really handy thing for like some exposition. Where like I get like something. Oh, who do we know that has the information that we need? Hippo of the Lake. And we go see Hippo of the Lake. I've named him. I've made more progress with the writing of Johnny Sins with you today than I have done all week.
Can the you know
should
how
write this down.
Morbius gets his powers from the bats? Can John get his powers from the hippo?
John get his. Thing is, he already has demon powers.
I suppose so.
Remember?
Yeah,
He has
yeah.
he has demon powers, but the difficult thing now is I need to figure out what his demon powers are. Like, what do we have in the game that could be conceived as like extraordinary power? Because there are no like demon powers in Hitman. I can't just bring them out my arse. I need to like figure out that something has to have. I need to throw out everything that I've written already. Okay. What's that level? Berlin. Hippo Easter egg.
I like how you describing this Johnny Sins Hitman universe has gained me a follower. I'm honoured.
Oh, it's very, very like you've got some. This is like
Behind the
this is like the
scenes.
interview. This is like 60 minutes, but
I'm gonna-
60 minutes,
I'm gonna upload this as a day with
Like-
ASSFACE Origins.
like a delve into the mind of the madman.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm running through every level in the Hitman trilogy right now to see if there's anything in that game. I know what I'm doing for the John Bias.
What?
There's literally a vampire disguise in the first level of the game. It's a vampire magician. It's like he's got a top hat, sunglasses, and like a cape. It's like a whole set of challenges in the level, and I'm like, holy shit, that's perfect.
That literally is Jombius.
It is, and I can have him like the video can start with him in the vampire disguise, hanging off the catwalk like a vampire, but like not upside down, but he's just like hanging off like him by his hands, like I'm a vampire. And I can have like him running through the fucking hallway of the museum with that Nicolas Cage voice clip of him going, "I'm a vampire, I'm a vampire, I'm a vampire." I'm writing that down.
Here we go, planning.
Like this is what happens. Like I'll be thinking, and then like that'll come into my mind, and I'll be like, "That's brilliant."
Is this how you get your ideas for episodes?
Pretty much. John Bias, Paris, vampire, disguise.
The thing is, though, you're gonna look at this in the next few days and be like,
I have no idea what it means.
Just what?
That's what the fun part. The fun part for me is transcribing everything I've already done, so that I can work out what I was thinking and getting back into the mindset is the hardest part. Like I have to like get back into the mind of like what was I on when I was making these, and how does it all make sense eventually, and then like it would really help if I planned. It would really help if I just did every single. If I didn't stop. If I didn't have to go to work or sleep or eat. If I was just able to make everything in one go without feeling tired or getting bored and just have a finished product, I would love to do that, but scientists won't let me.
Do you not get like spare time at work where you're like, right, okay, nothing to do, let's
I
write
do.
down.
In between jobs we have like driving to do, so on the longer drives I'll just be like thinking, and then I should be but then again, like when I'm in that mindset, I don't want to go to work and then have to work at work, if you get what I mean.
Very true.
Like I have to stay in my actual job mindset. Like I have to stay in like the technical mindset, because if I start thinking about Johnny Sins, my mind's gonna go to some dark fucking places. I can't bring that shit into people's homes. Like I don't want their like
All that in their homes.
I shit you not. Like I went into someone's house a couple of months ago and they were playing Hitman 3 on their Xbox, and I looked at them. I looked over and I literally looked over and went, in my head, like, shit, I haven't made an episode in a while. And I carried on my work. Like, and like, when I
That's
got home, I was
actually
like,
unreal.
and I shit, when I got home, like, I sat down, I looked over, I've got my tower of games behind my monitor, and the one that was sticking out just slightly was Hitman 3, and I was like, it's the universe trying to tell me something.
I think it is.
Yeah,
Do you think anyone has seen your Johnny Sins series and been inspired to play Hitman?
I hope so.
Because there's a lot of people who have seen that. Like, a lot of people have seen your series. Like, how much views have you got in the first, like that one episode? You
It
know, the
is
one.
it is finally breached 290, so
Or has it though? Or 289?
292. It has breached 290.
Yeah.
It has indeed breached 290, so it is 290,000 folk have clicked on that video and gone, what the fuck's this? And yeah, if I was getting monetization, how much money is that?
Oh, what's holding you
At
back?
least,
What's that song? Marty Matridome. What's that?
oh, it's some fucking. That's annoying because it's one of those songs. It's like copyright free, and I use a shit ton of that shit. So,
Oh, that's
like, it's
fucked
like,
me
oh,
over
it's
in the
copyright
past
free.
as well. Like my second
It's
Minecraft
copyright
episode,
free.
it said, "Oh, royalty-free music."
Yeah,
got me
royalty
claimed.
music. Yeah, fuck you, game. And
Yeah,
there was that one Days Gone video I did. I'm actually proud of that Days Gone video because it's the only video on the entire fucking channel that I made, apart from that Call of Duty one, which was like a passion project of like me doing like a pseudo let's play that was just like, I really like this game. No one else seems to. I'm gonna make a video about it because I like it. And I just did, and I used like some 8-bit version of actual music, and it got claimed because of that shit. And I was like, "What? Fuck you! No."
has it? I don't see any claim on
You
the
can
video.
you can still watch it, but it's the post-apocalyptic survival guide. Yeah, I'm happy with that shit.
It's quite a good video. I enjoyed that when that came out. I even gave it a like.
That was me. That was me going into the game and just like running through. That was me showing the game. Oh, I've showed you. I showed pretty much everything you could do in that game. Like I showed every like doing the hordes, doing the biking, the combat, human combat, stealth, all that shit. I literally did like a showcase, probably better than any of the developers could have done.
Is it actually a good game?
I really enjoyed it. Yeah, like I really, really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good.
It's one of them
That's
games that like I can't even think of another example because it's not really on my mind because of what I'm about to say. It's one of those games where when it just comes out and it just goes. Like, I don't really
it was
see
just
anyone
it
talking about
came
Days
and went.
Gone. Yeah.
It's because it was just a generic open world zombie game, but it's a really fucking good open world generic zombie game. Like,
It's just that
what
we're
it's
living in a
doing
world
is,
right now where there's always generic open
yeah,
world zombie games.
if that had come out like at the beginning of the PlayStation's run, it would have probably done pretty well because we hadn't seen like all those mechanics and shit done before. And the way the map opens up is really satisfying to me. I don't know why I find it so satisfying, but you start off in this like sealed off bit of map. I thought, oh, this is pretty small, and then like another section of map opens up and you can like go through it with no loading screens. It's all big one big world with like little routes going through it. And it's just, I like the way it like flows. It feels really good to drive around, which is good because you do a lot of driving.
I see.
I really like it. I
Yeah.
really like it. I like it, Jaden, okay?
You like it? You like it? Is Days Gone 2 coming out?
Yeah. I don't think so. No. That game died, that series died because nobody bought it, and everybody that likes it got it when it was free for PlayStation Plus.
So they literally made their money off of it.
Yeah, but I was like, I didn't play it with PlayStation Plus, I bought the game.
Oh,
Because it
did
was
you?
on sale, and I was like, I actually bought it. I didn't buy it when it came out because I was like,
Oh, I
I
was gonna
heard
say.
it was kind of meh, and I was like, oh, I'll get a skip. And then I played it, and I was like, I'm never skipping out on an exclusive even slightly intrigued by ever again. I did the same thing with Ghost of Tsushima, and I regretted it because those are two really good games.
I was gonna say, flashback to Ghostwire Tokyo, whatever it's called.
Yes, exactly. And that fucking bit me right in the cunt. I was fucking awful. Holy shit. What a waste. I wouldn't have been as offended, but it was like full price. Like it was £60. I fucking bought that shit. I played it for 6 hours and I was like, this is fucking atrocious, and I stopped. And I went, oh, can I return it? Have you opened it? Yes, of course I fucking opened it.
Well, am I correct in thinking? Isn't it made by the same people as Evil Within?
Silent Hill
Silent Hill.
and Evil Within.
Yeah. So it should have been
Yeah,
good.
Shinji Mikami. It should have been incredible, but it's fucking shit. It's like slow Doom It's slow, boring Doom with no heavy metal, no unique glory kills.
That is
The
not what you
combat
want to hear.
feels so light. It feels like you're shooting people with rubber bands. It's so pathetic. The enemy design's like uninspired as fuck. Level design, it's just Japan. I went to Google Street View and just scanned it. That's Japan. There you go. What else is that? What else do I hate about it? The way the fucking game's structured is so linear. Like it's open world, yeah, but the districts open up in a very linear way. It's the side quests are boring as fuck. The level design in like the actual like sealed away levels is boring.
What even
Story,
is the gameplay?
boring.
Like, I
Gameplay
genuinely
is-
can tell from... Like, I watched every single trailer. I still, to this day, have no
It's
clue
Doom. It is slow Doom. You shoot the enemies until they get weak enough that you can do a glory kill, which is just shooting out your magic hand wires, tying them up and like ripping them apart, which is the same animation, but just different enemies get different animations. Oh, cool. And that's the gameplay.
how. Well,
There's
congratulations,
bow and
guys.
arrow, which is awful because I think bow and arrows in every video game are shit because guns are better.
But with the
because-
DualSense controller, you can feel the tension.
Yeah, but with the DualSense controllers, the triggers and the guns go and it's really cool.
Well, not everyone agrees with that. I've got a
I
mate.
like. Do you like the triggers? I love the triggers. I think it's awesome.
It really depends on what game.
It
Like-
does. If it's online games, I turn it off because I don't want my fingers
Well,
like.
that's the thing.
slow
I'm the
up.
opposite. I do like I like it with guns. Trigger with the guns and the bow and arrows and like Horizon and
Yeah.
Ecology. I like that, but my friend, he turns it off on everything because he hates it. But then for like racing games, for like F1 or Forza, obviously not Forza's not on PlayStation, but like I like the just sudden press and the gradual. I don't like the tension on that, so I turn them
tension,
off for racing games.
Well, you're gonna hate this then. There's a trigger thing in this game, where to like it's kind of like starting your acceleration. The trigger has that one where it's like it stops now, it just goes all the way to start the car. So I'm gonna turn that shit off as well.
I'm still on the subtitle
It's got
screen.
it's got some yeah, like its tutorial instantly starts. So, but
Well,
yeah,
well, this is going to be made into a little mini episode called "I Spent
Yeah.
a Day with ASSFACEORIGINS."
ASSFACE Origins. It's just me going in. How long have you been going for?
We've been going for like 20 minutes now.
Have you actually? Jesus
Hang
Christ!
on,
Okay, we
let's
should
have
get
a
going.
So look, yeah, 21 minutes.
Fucking hell. Okay.
and that
We
wasn't
should
even
really
all
get
of it. All right. Thank you. How does Anthony Padilla end these episodes? Thank you for joining me, ASSFACEORIGINS.
You have 4 seconds to promote your shit. Subscribe to youtube.com/AskFaceOrigins. Watch Johnny Sins.
I'll link everything we talked about in the description.
Yeah, link it. I've got a playlist of all the Johnny Sins videos. This Sinematic Universe, that's spelled S-I-N. I'm proud of that shit.
That's such a good name. I love that.
I made a joke yesterday. I can't remember if I might have heard this one somewhere, but my dad was talking. We were talking about like card games and shit, and he was like, "Oh, I liked Uno when I was little," and I was like, "Oh fuck, Uno's awesome." And then I said, "Did you know Uno are working on Hasbro are working on a sequel to Uno? They're gonna call it Uno Dos." I don't know if I don't know where I heard. I don't know if I heard that or what, but I was like, funny.
I don't think.
And
I
said
think
it.
that's a joke that everyone's made, but no one's heard. Like it's such an obvious
Yeah.
joke that everyone could make it.
Yeah.
Well, that reminds
Thanks,
me
Ian.
because no, I mean, fuck's sake. Oh,
Actually, I make up for my shit jokes by making some gold. That's what happens to me.
you made the Johnny Sins videos.
I'm the tragic comedian.
That sums it up.
Okay, do your YouTube thing.
Alright, do a YouTube thing. Guys, see you next time. See you later. Bye. Bye. There you go. That's the end of the fucking...
Cool. That's the end of that one.
No, that one. Let's get into the actual thing we came here to do.
Yes. Oh yeah, we came here for a reason. I forgot.
Yeah, Demolition All-Stars.
Where is the haptics? Where are they? Controls? No.
I don't know. Oh, there's vibrations on the settings for
Yeah,
subtitles.
I know. There's so many vibrations. Yeah.